So I am back with another video. Today I will be trying to see which infinity map I can beat. And when I say beat, I mean reach wave 50. That's what I consider beating a infinity map. I'm gonna be trying to see which one I can beat with using only Christmas skins units. So I have a team right here at the bottom. So as you can see, all of them have like Christmassy skins. Now I could, in my opinion, cheat and use Asta, because technically this is a Christmas skin, since it's from the Christmas capsules or stars or whatever. But in my opinion, this isn't really a Christmassy skin. I mean, it's angel stuff, which sure, it has some connection to Christmas, but compared to these guys, it can't really be considered a Christmas skin in my opinion. Also, yes, this Ursa is not evolved, so she's not gonna be pretty helpful. She's not gonna be helpful at all, but I am still gonna try to place her down and hope that she does some work at least. We have legendary Rookie as well, which she's gonna be somewhat useful with the full AoE freeze, but I think Saikuna, Lucky and Soifon are gonna be our main DPSs, of course. Two of them, all three of them actually have Godspeed now that I look at it, but yeah, it's quite late for me. It's like 11 p.m. sorry. So I'm gonna try Cape Infinite, so the latest Infinite, today, and then tomorrow I might pick up and if I fail this I might do Clover, and then if I fail that, do Curse, etc, etc. Cursed, I actually think I will be able to do. Clover, I don't think, because of the ice enemies, but yeah, we're gonna try Cape Inf. My prediction is maybe wave 20-25 will reach on here. On Clover, will probably die pretty soon after the ice enemies come out, because we don't have a fire character, sadly. Also, ignore my name. I do know that my name is not Circle Arc, but it's Yamamoto, and I changed it because I wanted quote-unquote extra luck when I grinded him on the dungeon, and I ended up actually getting him. I have him, and I have a divine trait on him. Yeah, my trait luck is still pretty good somehow, but I will be able to change my name back in a couple of days. But so for this, because my Soifon had lost quite a lot of range from a curse, I thought about potentially not doing my stuff here in the beginning, more like over here, especially for luck as well. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna place down Bulma here. I might start with, actually I don't need to start with anyone just yet. I can upgrade real quick. Then I'm actually gonna place down a Saikuna right there, and then a Luck right here with last. So my biggest enemies here will probably be the helicopters and the shielded enemies, I think. I'll place her down there for extra shield damage, I guess. I mean, she's not gonna deal any damage at all. So I think she can replace 3 times maybe, so it may be somewhat helpful for shields in the beginning at least. Let's place down a Soifon real quick. I am gonna put a Rukia right. Yeah, no, I'll place her right here and go for strong. Do that and then upgrade him twice. So lucky. I don't remember how much range he's gonna get, but hopefully it cuts off around here, so he doesn't. So I can keep him on last, and he'll just go down this entire row. That would be the most ideal situation. But again, it's been such a long time since I used him, so I really don't know. I know he has good range though, but I would like for him to be able to just attack down this road as much as possible because of his bloodlust ability, and because well, if he attacks like over here, I mean his line area will be over here and not cover here, which could be bad, and having him first means if enemies come here, he'll like face over here, etc. So all we can do is hope. So Bulma is now max, meaning that's it for money units. We do have a pursuit copter, however I believe 2 waves before I kinda have to upgrade Soifon. I have played a lot on this map, especially to evolve heavy weather, and I'm gonna try to evolve Jolene or whatever her name is pretty soon. So we're already in a bit of a pickle here. I am already struggling. Oh no, we can't tank 500 just yet. Oh, that's not good. Flying. Here we go, you'll be taken care of. Actually place down you because you are cheapest and you should, yeah, you'll be good. Place down another Saikuna and another Soifon, and I'll place you back to last. I do need to get his line AoE back as fast as possible. I don't know how I feel about him being circle AoE. I'm talking about Lucky, by the way. I am gonna do that actually for him, for bleed and hopefully dismembered. First, alright, let's just get this guy to his next one. Soifon should be fine when it comes to flying enemies. The bosses I'm the most scared of, I think it's gonna be sports, definitely. I mean, I have Saikuna to stop his bleeding, but his bleeding doesn't matter really. I'm more scared of the amount of enemies he will spawn. They might be quite annoying. Then I think, I don't know if Yonkalu, or however you pronounce him, I don't know if he's the one I'm thinking about, but I'm thinking about the bosses that are like stunning. They're gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, so I have also completely overestimated the Lux's range. I thought it was gonna have a lot more, so I can actually put some in front of him, which is nice. I do love that he has quite a short SPA though. I think Lucky is a very good unit, and I'm happy to have Godspeed on him. Oh no, but at the same time, yes, okay. So I hope this Star Golem doesn't mess me up and kill me, but it's nice to get a star remnant at least. I'm really happy that they add star golems to the latest Infinity map. Gives me a reason to farm them. I would personally farm Cursed Infinite if I didn't have a reason to farm the newer map. But with Star Golem I feel like I have a big reason to farm the newest map at least, so that's very nice of them to add. They had it in Clover Kingdom as well. I did wish they added like a snow golem for this event, the same way they had the candy golem for Halloween event. It was fun not having to do the Halloween Infinite for candies, and I would love to be able to not have to do the portals for stars in this event. I have completely quit the event. I mean, for the grind, it's not that fun in my opinion. And I mean, the units are worth it, especially EU over Heaven, but the chance of getting him is so low that it's not worth grinding for him. Todoroki is still a very good support. Toshiro is a very good hybrid. Haku is, I mean, good damage dealer. I do have Ice Queen though. I got her pretty quick as well. And she also has Divine. Oh yeah, that was in the stupid trait reroll video, right? I'm a bit too tired to remember these things. So I think it's time to upgrade you to full AoE, or so I thought. She's gonna be nice. I mean, she won't really do a lot of damage, but as I said, she's only here to freeze and stall. Where's the star golem? Oh, it's right here, okay. Bam. There you go, she's maxed. You're dead. Star golem is coming here, so that's a bit scary. Gonna put you here. So we're doing a lot better than I thought, so I don't think I'll be able to beat or like get to wave 50, which is all I gotta do. I'm not expecting to kill the wave 50 boss. There's no way in hell I'm doing that, especially not on this map. So that's not what I'm going for. Instead, what I'm going for is just to get to wave 50 and potentially just stall for enough time to get to wave 51. Potentially, we'll see. If I manage to do that, I'll class it as a big victory. Yeah, this is getting a bit scary. Yeah, of course you are. So I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, I don't know if I think I'm dead here actually. I think I'm definitely dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so ouch. Okay, wave 20. I'd love to give this another shot, but I'm way too tired, so we're gonna go do Clover Kingdom and then hopefully get to, well, higher than wave 20, but thanks to the ice enemies I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, I'll load that map up and I'll be right back. Bye bye. Alright, so I've loaded into Clover Kingdom. Now, as I did with the last Infinity map, I don't think I'm gonna start at the beginning. I'm probably gonna start back here. Now, this is another problem I have with this map. There's not many places for Lucky to be at that where he can hit like a straight line, you know. If I place him here and he shoots down here, he might miss here, he might miss here, etc. So that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I cannot afford to spare some waves, so I'm gonna put you right there. You should be able to kill. And about you, yeah, I'll be able to kill. So I think Saikuna and Soifon is probably the units I'm gonna go for on this map. I'll do that. Ursa won't really have much of a use, in honesty. I do have to upgrade Soifon primarily now at the beginning though, because of the first wave 10 boss being what's called being a flying boss, which is a bit of an annoyance. I still kinda like that they made a boss into a flying enemy. I also find it interesting how in the first act of the newest map there is no flying enemies at all. It's been very fun. I mean, I've recently carried 2 people there. I lost. I think I have like 74 clears in there right now thanks to them. And it's been nice not having to bring like a Juno, Soifon or any hill unit, and just being able to bring a ground unit, because I prefer only using ground units. Some of my favorite units, most of my favorite units are ground units, so being forced to bring hill units sometimes isn't really what I like, but at the same time I know that I have to, and I'm not really gonna complain. I do like some of the hill units a lot as well, but it's a nice change of pace being able to only bring ground units. You know, the more I look at my Ursa down here, level 38 Ursa, the more sad I get that I didn't actually evolve her. And it wasn't that I was lazy, I was so up for evolving her. But it was just that at that time I refused to play with other people because I did not want to be a burden. I think I talked about this in the first like new beginning video. But I don't like being a burden to people. I don't like feeling like a burden, and I feel like a burden pretty much whenever I play with someone. Doesn't matter if I am one or not. If I don't do top notch, then I feel useless. So yeah, that was a time where I refused to play with other people, and well, that led me into a bad spot. Then, okay, so I had to go to the toilet for some reason. I felt a very strong need to go all of a sudden, but I'm happy we didn't leak any enemies. The ice disciples have started coming. I don't know if I've been able to take care of them. I hope I have. But By the looks of it, Sykuna will do pretty good. So far at least. And because of this I feel we might be able to beat wave 20. I'll do place these guys up here. I'll do strong for them. So strongest. So hopefully they manage to target shields and wither them down a bit. For example, these guys, they can completely remove them like that. Sykuna is pretty good shield breaker, but still. Could be nice to go without. So I'm gonna place down Lucky to see kinda how... Oh, this seems to be a pretty bad placement. I might have to go with first targeting him. And Sykuna's like just passive to have a chance to dismember an enemy for that extra physical damage chance, or physical damage, extra physical damage, that's what I'm gonna say. Is so good. I love that ability. I might be able to use the last on him. Yeah, I am. Okay, that's nice at least. Where am I? I think... Yeah, okay, I should be fine. I am, however, gonna get a Fuloy Rukia right here. Just in case. Also, this is my first time doing like a challenge video. I have thought about a lot of them. For example, doing bleach only units. Secret only. However, I thought about secret only for a long time now, and I thought about it a lot. I have been wanting to do it as well. The only problem is I do not have a heal or hybrid secret, except Yamamoto. I mean, his ability can hit air, sure, but no, on literally no map, not even Hollow World, am I able to get his ability fast enough. And on top of that, I cannot use it enough for it to be viable. So yeah, I just won't be able to do secrets only. Now bleach only, I'm not that opposed to. I mean, I love bleach units, I love bleach, so that would be fun. And I do have air and hill and hybrid units, so I would be able to do on I mean the latest map even, and it would include like 2 secrets, but we'll see how I do. I mean, who knows, I might never enjoy doing this. I mean, I'm gonna have to edit it, which I have moved on from Sony Vegas, and I'm now trying Adobe Premiere Pro, so that's gonna be interesting. I personally made the switch for the attempt of subtitling my videos. I heard Adobe Premiere Pro apparently had some like automatic subtitling thing, and then that you can edit it in case it's wrong or you wanna do it in a different way. And I'm gonna try that out if I can, and might subtitle every video of mine just to make it easier, because I know I'm probably not that easy to understand. So I have decided to stay on Sony Vegas because Adobe Premiere Pro was way more laggier, and I also couldn't figure out how to get the auto captions. I think I was on the wrong version, but I don't know. But yeah, the lag was a big factor as to why I'm staying on Sony Vegas. I just want to pop in and say that. So yeah, I also forgot to mention I might try to caption short videos such as trade rerolls, but not long videos such as these. So that's just another thing. So far with this, we've actually done very good. The ice disciples are gonna be our downfall if we end up having one, but currently I think we'll make it pretty far. I'll add another Rukia here. So I'm gonna add another Rukia like here just in case they escape, and then I'm probably gonna I'm gonna place one here in the beginning, and then I might either leave Rukia and maybe place the last ones over here once I'm done upgrading every other unit, and then we can stand still and watch as our towers try to defend as hard as possible. I do think the ones I'm gonna focus on upgrading are the Soiphones. I think currently they are the number 1 or number 2 DPSs. As good as Lucky is, Saikuna having his dismember and Soiphone being able to hit air enemies is a lot more helpful and useful in my opinion. 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, okay. It's also in case, I don't know if the flying boss can spawn. As far as I know, only Act 2, 3, 4 and 5 bosses can spawn, because Act 1 and 6 have their set spawns with wave 10 and wave 50, and other than that I do believe it's only Act 2, 3, 4 and 5. So maybe I don't really need to pimp out or like max out my heal units. So they do pretty good with air enemies either way. I mean that this low ranking devil 178k, so basically 180k, that's so quick for these guys to take care of. I mean, like right here there's already about 120 something k DPS or like damage, so I don't think they're gonna be a bit any trouble. So I'm gonna max out Lucky's, and then I'm gonna do Soiphone, then I'm gonna do Saikuna. So now to think of these placements, I'm gonna should try you right there, and hope that this is a good spot. Also, Bulma having a Christmas skin now. Not only is it a cool Christmas skin, I mean, I like the candy canes, I like this thing which I've forgotten the name of, and I just like the Christmas skin, the haircut and everything. But her getting a Christmas skin is quite MVP, especially for this challenge, meaning because I finally have a money unit that I could use. I thought about potentially doing a Halloween skins only, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that because well, I don't have a money unit, Speedwagon didn't get a Halloween skin, nor did Bulma. Speaking of Halloween, I did a trade very recently. It was like a couple of hours ago, where I sold a cake pass and got a Kiske Bankai and Perona Ghost Princess, along with a mythical Pitto skin and mythical Irwin skin. And I don't know if that was a good trade or not, but I'm very happy to have Perona. I mean, I really like being able to slow air enemies. Not that I have any use of it, because when I solo the newest map, I bring my unique Bucci, obviously, not only because he have unique but because of his ability. I bring Final Eisen because he's quite a good hybrid. I bring Yamamoto because his ability is pretty nice, but I might switch him out for another DPS, maybe a hybrid, who knows. And then I bring Yuno for just starting air damage until I get the Eisen, and for beginning shields. And I mean, other than that, I can't really switch one out for Peruna. The other two slots are for money units with Speedwagon and Bulma, because you need 2 money units because the towers are just so expensive. I mean, like, Eisen costs 134k to max out, so, and I max out all 3 of them. So this map was actually a lot easier than I thought. I mean, at this pace I think we're probably gonna reach wave 50 now that I think about it. The Ice Decipher weren't as hard as I thought. Probably because I remember them nerfing Ice Deciphers at some point during the Black Clover update. I don't remember when. I'm looking through updates now to try to see when they did that. No, that's not when. No. I could have sworn they nerfed like the damage drop off or whatever. Ice enemies nerfed, right? It's update 7. Yeah, so update 7.0. That's when the ice enemies were nerfed. I don't know if their healths were nerfed or the amount of damage they take were nerfed, wherever. But currently non-fire enemies, so just normal enemies, I believe, do 1/3 of the damage, while fire enemies do 3 times the damage. But from what I remember, it was way worse, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. But I definitely overestimated Ice Disciples, or ice enemies in general, we're at this point. But speaking of updates, so basically they released a character from My Hero Academia, was in like the season before this one, which was season 5, I believe. And his damage was fixed. However, about 1 day later, this was posted when I was asleep, so I woke up to quite a confusing post. Hoochie haven't damage fixed. Now that really confused me, because his damage was already pretty good. I looked, I mean, I have unique, maybe unique fixed the damage or something, or maybe I'm just misunderstanding. But for me, he did like 203k. He still does 203k after whatever damage fix they did. So my theory is that his damage stat was correct, however the damage he outputted was not. So basically, just because it said 203k here for him, it does not mean the numbers that appeared here and that he dealt was 203k, which if that was the case, very nice that they fixed it. Jattan, the new unit, I mean, his damage was very badly bugged. I mean, after a point he just didn't get his damage increase, which wasn't good considering his damage wasn't good from the beginning. I mean, he's a legendary unit, so what am I expecting? He's slow, so that's about all he's good for and all he's going to be good for. It's not like new players can get him, but you can also lock and unlock cosmetics now, which that update, oh, I've been wanting it for so long. I've really wanted to use this cosmetic, the Moria cosmetic, because I think it looks cool. I mean, I like the pose, I like the little like pumpkin bath things that come off. The scissor I'm not that big of a fan of, but I like it. And to be able to wear that while not even having him in my team, very nice, especially for like very bad units. For example, I can take a sample from units that I have now. Rancy, or Ranji, or whatever you want to call him. He has a somewhat nice looking like cosmetic, where it's just a purple orb floating around here, and I do like using it every now and then, and having to have him as my #1 slot, well, that wouldn't be beneficial at all. I mean, it would be very bad considering he's garbage. I mean, he doesn't have any use at all. So I'm very happy they finally added that. But I also, I mean, also, actually, what? Oh, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. But also something they did was improve trade tax. Trade attacks is utterly stupid in my opinion. It's I mean, I can see having a trade tax, but it's so expensive. But the improved trade tax they did. Trade value is capped at 6,000 gems, so adding more than one evolved mythic no longer increases trade tax. This should make trades with a lot of units / skins much cheaper. Yeah, but why have a trade tax that expensive from the beginning? I mean, 6,000 gems. That is a lot. Like, that's one day of just doing quests, and that's like the amount of gems people will get per day. I mean, doing infinites daily, but like the entire day won't give you a lot of gems. So those quests, those daily quests, those daily infinite quests, those are what people are going to rely on, and those are usually adding up to roughly 6,000. So you can do like a trade every day, one trade every day if you do those challenges. And I think it's pretty stupid to have a trade tax with at least that expensive. I can understand having a trade tax, but it needs to be cheaper in all honesty. All honesty. Well, a new update should be announced very soon, at least like within this week, I think. And it's currently Wednesday, about to be Thursday for me. So I do think within this week we might get an announcement on a new update, which I'm very interested in what update they're going to do. I saw a King Luffy video where he said like My Hero Academia might be the next update or something, but I didn't watch it all the way through, because the first point he said was that we got the Get Down from My Hero Academia in the shiny Christmas gift, which I'm sorry, but that's a very stupid thing to base it off of. Doesn't matter what unit you get from that Christmas gift, it's probably not gonna tell you what the next update is going to be. I mean, the Infinite Castle, both rewards have had nothing to do with updates, and that's quite similar. The Cake Pass, I think one unit, which is Gakko, or however you pronounce his name, he is from JoJo, I think, which, I mean, that's like the first time whenever you got a free unit like this that it actually was like similar or had the same theme as the anime, or was from the same anime as the update that character was introduced and the update that you can get it from. So Get On probably, and I'm 99% sure when I say this, probably doesn't mean anything, and I don't think My Hero Academia is the next update. I would absolutely love for it to be. I love My Hero Academia, and in my opinion, My Hero Academia is in need of new characters. I mean, if I go to their the anime Dancer wiki, and I go to mythical units, and I pull up All Might, and then I go to the My Hero Academia units tab. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 total units if you don't count the unevolved mythics, and you only count the evolved mythics. So units that are in this game that are My Hero Academia is All Might, Bakugo, Dabi, Deku, Uraraka on Overhaul, and then 2 Todorokis, which that's a total of what, 8? And one of them are even limited after this event goes away. 2 of them are mythics, 1 is limited and 1 is just a support, not even a like meta support, not a crazy good support. I mean, knockbacks, which is good, and then the other ones, 1 legendary, 2 epics, and the other 3 are just rares. So My Hero Academia is in big need of units, in my opinion. And I remember I commented on the All Might evolved All Might page, and I said that I would love to get a busted or very good 100% Deku and 100% Bakugo duo unit, which would be a great time to introduce like duo units where there's 2 characters and they have their own like they both have the animation where they're both fighting, or where with an ability you can switch them out. So maybe one of them deals fire damage while the other one deals ice damage, just like a just random. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with Bakugo and Deku. Or you could just say that if you have Deku out, he pushes back enemies, while if you have Bakugo out, he burns enemies because of his quirk. I mean, that would be a very cool like feature in my opinion, and would be very interesting to see for future what's called future units, to see that implemented. I mean, would also be pretty cool for a new Todoroki, where you can choose to use either his ice or fire side. I know that he uses both in the anime, but to have one specific for it would be pretty cool. But I don't think we need more Todorokis, to be honest. And then I also said a busted full AoE Shigaraki, which is a bit of a nod to the season 6. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it is, let's just say he uses his quirk and then just decays a big AoE around him. You know, it would be a pretty cool ideas in my opinion. So yeah, My Academia, really hope that is an anime that we get soon. However, my honest to god guess is that we might get Chainsaw Man pretty soon, because that finished airing. I think it's done airing. We might get that. I doubt we'll get the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War stuff. I mean, that's too new, and they had a Bleach update not too long ago. Sorry, saying Bleach anime was too new is pretty stupid of me. But yeah, I think Chainsaw Man, maybe a Mob Psycho finally. I would absolutely love that. A Boruto would be somewhat cool. I mean, there's not much they can do with Boruto. It's just Naruto, but with kids again. I don't want another One Piece update. I'm not that big of a fan of the One Piece characters so far. I also haven't come too far into this show. I'm only at episode 116. So, I mean, a Demon Slayer update would also be pretty cool. I do see we are struggling right now on the map. My FPS has also gone down quite a lot. But I mean, I don't know. I think Chainsaw Man or Mob Psycho have pretty good chances to become the next update. Chainsaw Man more than Mob Psycho in all honesty. But Demon Slayer, I would love for it to be the next update. I want more Demon Slayer characters. Would be cool to see Tanjiro and his Demon Slayer mark. Would be cool to see Nezuko and her like true demon form or whatever people call it. A Daki unit would be cool. We do already have a Tengen, so that's not really much to do there. But I also think, I mean, Fire Force would be pretty cool. There's a lot of updates they can do now that I think about it. But I still do believe that My Hero Academia is not the next update, and Chainsaw Man has a high chance to being an update pretty soon at least. The 7 Deadly Sins I also feel have a chance to be one somewhat soon at least. Oh, she becomes online AoE. Oh, I did not think about that. Oh no, hold on. Oh, that's great, I can't see her. Okay, I'm just gonna turn VFX off again. I'm getting so annoyed at myself for not evolving her. I do wish I could find a person who would be willing to buy a Hiske Bankai for like a Ursa Lightning or something. I'd love a Ursa Lightning. But we made it to wave 50, so yeah, me overestimating the isocycles really screwed my prediction. I as I said, didn't think we would reach like more than wave 20 to 30 of this map maybe, but we did blow it out of the park and reach wave 50. A bit of a shame we didn't reach wave 50 in the newest map, but it kinda makes sense. I mean, Soifon, she's still useful in there. Lucky doesn't really have a place where he can be super useful. However, the placement I had for him was pretty good. Saikuna, he could have been useful, but I feel like I had to get 2 of him for his usefulness to really shine. And even after that I will have to get another heal unit because Soifon won't be good enough. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna wait for... No, we're not. I really want to go to sleep, so we're not gonna wait for Danta to finish us off. Instead, I'm gonna end the video here, I think. Yeah, this has been me only using Christmas skins to try to beat as new of a infinite map as I could. We ended up winning on Clover Kingdom, ended up getting to wave 51, probably wave 52, potentially 53, depending on how much we can stall Danta. I might do another one of these, I don't know. Don't really have too many ideas. And I also don't think I'm good at making these. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I hope I am able to make something out of this. I hope it won't be too boring. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video in some way, shape or form. Whatever video you watch next, whether it's from me or someone else, I hope you enjoy it a lot more than you enjoyed this, even if you didn't enjoy it, even if you did. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, as I said, so bye bye.